Hey, this is Claudia Aquino, and on this YouTube channel, we're talking about fitness at any age. Today, I want to talk a little bit about how to release your muscles so you're not so tight. And I would like to share a little leg workout that we did Saturday morning with my girls. I was supposed to work out with one of my clients. Well, I wasn't supposed to. She wanted to work out with me because she wanted to have a challenge. She's super strong, and she came a little bit late, so I couldn't really record our workout. But I recorded the girls. We had a great time. We did a little bit overtime, which usually happens on Saturday morning. We did 90 minutes instead of 60. But we had a great time. At least I did have a good time. So I'll feature some of this little workout at the end of the video. So foremost, I want to apologize for always having some stuff on my throat. I live in Vegas, and if you've ever been to Vegas or if you ever came in spring, then you know that all the desert flowers are blooming right now, and it causes you to have some intense allergies. At least it does me. So anyway, besides that point, so we're going to start with, of course, stretching. People neglect stretching. It's so important, especially as we get older. It's really, really important. Like I'm doing group training. In group training, I don't get to stretch my people much. I usually do when I do my personal training, my one-on-one clients. But in group training, we don't get to stretch much because we only have an hour and there's a whole group and we need to, kick butt. And then people, of course, neglect stretching. Even though I send them videos on stretching, I tell them what to do and they still don't do it because, it doesn't burn a lot of calories. But it is so important, especially as we get older. As you get older, your connective tissue, your fascia, grows faster than your muscle. And so that can cramp up and cause scar tissue. And that extreme tightness comes in. So one of the things you can do about that is, of course, stretching. Make sure that you're stretching, and of course, take your magnesium. There's different magnesium out there. So right now I'm taking a magnesium malate, which is really cool for muscle release and connective tissue. It helps with fibromyalgia. And I'm mixing it with a magnesium citrate, which is easy to digest. It helps you with relaxation, stress relief. And of course, for people who can't go to the bathroom, magnesium citrate is really good. And there's several other ones that are really good for that. And of course, for sleeping. So a lot of people take the magnesium at night so they can sleep better, which is perfect. I usually put it, because I'll forget it if I just have it separately. I'm really bad with liquids and I'm really bad with powders. So I take it before my workout. So, sometimes it depends. If I work out twice a day, I'll take it twice a day. I'll put it with my amino acids. If I have a pre-workout, I put it with my pre-workout. So this is one of the things that you can do to release your muscle. Some of the tools I'm using to release my muscles, if it's just a smaller muscle, it's my shoulder, whatever, I have just this little tool. So I don't know if you ever heard of the fascial plaster. They use that for cellulite. Well, you can use this for cellulite too. But this has a little bit stronger, rubbery, little knobs here. And you go over your muscle and you can release them. They relax, So that's one of the things you can do if it's just like your neck. You can use this little tool and release your neck muscles a little bit. If you do this regularly, you just have to, don't just do it for 10 seconds. You have to do it for a little bit longer. And it'll help you with all these little small muscles. You can do your neck if you want to, It depends if you have TMJ, you can release some of those muscles. Muscle release tool that I have is my myofascial releaser, my blade. So what you do with this, you just go over your muscle and you scrape it towards your heart. Scrape, scrape, scrape. You do this several times, and you can do this while you're moving your neck, while you're moving. There's a lot of videos on YouTube that you can use to release some of your muscles. It's kind of hard for me to reach back here because it's very needed. But if I need to release my bicep, I do this on my bicep. Some people say it hurts. I don't think it hurts. It's not comfortable, but it doesn't hurt. So you can use this little plate. It has different areas depending on what area you need to get in. but you know, like when this shoulder is so much lower than this shoulder on me, so this is my bad shoulder, I can start releasing some of this. I think it has something to do that I'm carrying my purse on this shoulder, and I have too much crap in my purse. But so this is our second tool. You can find this online, my official releaser. And this favorite tool for tension, for muscle release, is my little Theragun. So there's different ones on the market. There's some really expensive ones. They all do the same thing. So sometimes you just pay for the name. But have you ever heard of tapping? Like when you go like this, like you see Asian people do a lot of, like they walk around and they do this. I see them in the steam room and they do this. So, and that releases stress. And it relaxes your muscle. So this is kind of what this gun does. Now this is going to be really loud. I'm going to demonstrate it for you. Don't put it over your throat. It's not good. Okay, some certain areas you have to be a little bit careful, especially if women have breast implants. You don't want to put too much close to the breast implant. You can be above the breast implant. You can use this under your arm, anywhere you want. It's pretty loud, but I love this tool. It's amazing. And you know, I forgot how to maneuver it around. Anyway, you know, and it helps me reach some areas that I usually can't reach by myself. It's really good. You know, when you use this, use it for a couple of minutes on each spot. You know, go back and forth, and then stretch it out. Stretch out your tight muscle. Another tool for stretching and for muscle release is your foam roller. So I have 2 different foam rollers at home. Of course, your gym, I'm sure, has foam rollers also. So they come in different shapes and sizes. This is one of them that I usually take with me when I go out of town. It's somewhat soft, but not too soft. And it stimulates your body to release. So this is really good. So of course you lay this on the floor and you roll over it, roll your muscle. There's a lot of videos on YouTube. Actually, I have one that just shows you simple foam rolling tricks. This is my long one. I'm rolling my whole body. This is what my gym has. And I'm keeping this at home because I don't want people to steal it. This is not worn out, for a change. And so yeah, this is another one where you can roll your whole body on it. You know, watch your lower back a little bit. You roll over your neck and your shoulders, especially under here. Like I have restricted range of motion because I'm pulling blades off the machines for 23 years. So if I do my Theragun, I can bring my arm overhead, but until I do that, I can't. And I roll a lot over my lats because it's one of the muscles that's tight on me. And so this is another tool that you can use to release your muscle. So, but it was really funny. We had a great morning session. Connie was joining us for a little bit longer, but we had a good session. So I'm going to share a little bit of that right now. I hope you you can follow us. You know, you can follow these exercises, but make sure you do it under your own risk. This is not nutrition and it's not exercise advice, okay? enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much for listening and for watching. Goodbye.